Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your friendly neighborhood makeup hobgoblin here, and I have to go to the UPS, and I don't want to because the parking lot is terrible. So I just want to get ready, talk about some products. This is the Vanny cream. Today is Saturday, the first Saturday of the new year, and I have yet to buy any makeup. Okay, that's a lie. I did get the Mario foundation, but I don't know. I'm gonna count it, but then not because I was celebrating that day. But I've blocked Trend Mood. I've blocked everything, so I don't even know anything that's come out. I assume it's all Lunar New Year, and maybe some Valentine's Day. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think it could be. So I just want to get ready and let's do I just don't want to look dead, you know? So I am gonna start first with the little Rare Beauty under eye thing. So I'm not sick, but I've had like the worst allergies ever. I think it hit like an all-time high where I am for allergens in the air. It's really hard because I have a delicate nose anyway, and I'm not well. I've not been well. So what sucks is like I got a humidifier. It's really cute. It's a cloud. I got it on Amazon, and like it lights up and stuff, but something happened yesterday. I did do a nasal rinse, but I feel like this side of my nose, I just feel like it feels broken. I don't even know how else to describe it. Like it hurts so bad. So that's a lot of fun that I get to do that and deal with that. I really, really like this corrector. I have the shade Light Medium. I love that the applicator is a little metal thing. It's so much fun. Okay. And then I want this to be a little bit more, I don't want the brush to suck any of it up. I'm also challenging myself to write down every palette that I use this year and how many times I use it. So not while I'm doing my makeup, because normally if I'm going to work, I'm kind of like boop, 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 like there's no time to like spare. I'm gonna take the Mario foundation just a little bit. But when I get home, I will write down the name of the product that I use, like the palette, and then I'm putting like a tally mark so I don't have to rewrite it again. And I think this will be really good because I have no issue jumping from palette to palette doing my makeup. And I want that to be more normal so that I can actually get used out of different things. I really like that this foundation is able to be applied with both a brush and a sponge. I don't find it really changes the application. I prefer a sponge because I just think that's a more flawless finish, but I am a little bit lazy when it comes to getting up to go dampen the sponge. This is just that e.l.f. brow thing. I think it's medium brown? Neutral brown. This is the $3 one. I feel like it's so funny that I am so extreme when it comes to my products. Like, there are certain things that I won't spend more than $5 on or $10 on, and then there's other things that I'm like, $4 billion, absolutely give it to me. Okay, just a little bit on the brow, nothing crazy, and I like that it has a good spoolie. Let's go in with the Kosas Air Brow in medium brown just to set it. This is definitely the most chaotic my brows have ever been since I plucked them that one time as a small child. I haven't I haven't plucked a stray in months, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. I really love that I don't have to do my brows when I'm not wearing makeup. I have eyebrows on, and I don't know, it's just, it's so much easier. So lately so my contour has been changing, like my contour bronzer, but I've been using like the same blush every day. I'll get to that in a second, but I'm using my, She's Sculpted from Patrick Ta, so it's the second one. And I'm gonna start by going in with the cream. And this is a rougher, what, 37? Yeah. I love this brush for contour. It's honestly the only one that I use, and I've used it since I got it. Should probably wash it, but you know, I'm doing my best to live in the 2023. Let's get that jawline. Who is she? I'm also trying to work out from home. I'm really proud of what I've done so far. It's really not much, but I kind of struggle with getting motivated to go to the gym because I haven't gone to the gym in a year, and I kind of lost all the stamina and endurance that I had, and that's a really hard thing to accept. And when I go, I almost like exert myself, or like I push too hard, and it's not really the best for me. My husband goes every day, so he's like on a different level where I'm always welcome to go with him, and like he's so helpful, and like he'd help me do everything I have to do, but I'm still at like zero endurance, so if I go with him, I can't do it yet. I've been using this blush all the time. This is the Nude Venus 2. I really like it. It basically is the same shade as Nude Venus, which is good because when I run out, I'm just gonna move to my Nude Venus pan and finish that. But I really need to go through my blushes because I've really found that there's just so many things that I'm not even thinking about using or can't even tell you's in my drawer, that I'd rather sell it and get some of my money back. And one, because I view inanimate objects as things sometimes, you know, I'd rather them go to a home that like actually wants to use it than they just sit away and die in my drawers. Like, makeup's meant to be used. For powder, I'm using the Prism Libre in the shade number 1. I was able to get this through, it was Octoly. They changed their name, and now I don't really know what it is anymore. It was like a, I don't have to talk about the product, I just had to give it like a written review. Every now and again, Octoly really does have some good products. Mainly it's just shampoo. But for me, shampoo is really helpful, because I will give it to a lot of my friends because we need shampoo and conditioner and stuff. It's a lot of skincare as well. I find this powder really nice, but it's the first one, which is like for fair skin, but I think it works for me. I haven't had any issues. I've worn it a handful of times since I received it. I'm gonna save highlighter for last. Let's throw on some eye primer. I've been testing out the Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna continue to do that because I'm doing more of a neutral look. If I was doing more of a like vibrant toned look, I would do something that's not clear, whereas this one is. And I'm actually dipping into a palette that I'm contemplating getting rid of, but it's just a little neutral palette, and I'll probably keep it, and it's not new at all, because I kind of want to have a better balance on my channel with like not just using new things. I mean, I haven't used it really on my eyes, but it's this Lorac Winter Rose palette, and I think Lauren May Beauties who made me get this. I think I've used it once. I don't remember. So we're gonna use it today. I think I'm gonna start with this beige shade, and then I'll go in with that, and then that on the outer corner, and that on the lid. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's find a clean brush, if there are any. This seems clean. All right. There are names. I just don't know. And there's a little baby mirror in here. Okay. I mean, that's showing up a lot more than I anticipated for that being that light of a shade. Lorac did that rebrand thing a couple years back. And they did like there was the Noir, Soleil, and Maracay, something like that, and they all pop out and stuff. I'm glad Lorac did this because I find this a really classic formula. Like, I would have no issue if I had to buy like Lorac palettes for like a kit, you know? It's pretty solid. I'm gonna take that darker brown. So, and you can do this type of a look with any eyeshadow palette. So you put that mid-tone slash like lighter through the crease, the windshield wiper motions, and then for the outer third of your eye, you're gonna just, I don't know how to describe it. I'm just doing little circular motions with this brush to help marry the two colors together. Because I've even found out that you can do pretty much most, I don't want to say basic eye looks, but you know, nothing too editorial with one brush. Like, I'm not gonna need another brush because I can use my finger for the lid shade. I realistically can't right now because my nails are so long and it's a little bit hard. But yeah, you can really just get away with using the one brush for most of the eye look. But I'm really excited to use that plain brown shimmer because y'all know how I feel about a shimmer on the outer corner. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. See, I guess now it makes me rethink Lorac. I'm like, okay, well, I don't think I want to get rid of this because I was able to put those two shades all over, and I'm just gonna buff that like outer edge. I think it looks lovely. I could very easily go in with the darker shade with like a smaller brush to do more of a detailed crease. But I don't need to. I'm going to continue on with this big fluffy brush. Of course, if you have hooded eyes, this might not be the most helpful information because I feel like yes, my crease does touch my eyelid, but my eye area itself is it's not small by any means, and I'm able to blend with larger brushes with no problem. And there are so many good YouTubers with hooded eyes that have better help for that. Doing makeup on other people is still something that I am working on. So I remember in cosmetology school, there was like one day where we had to do each other's makeup, and that was it. So helpful. I remember there was a girl filling in my eyebrows, and it took her like an hour to fill in one, and I was like, okay. I do need to use a brush for this because my nails are so long. Let's go in with, let's be real, it's gonna be a Smith 253, but I'm gonna dust it off because I don't think this is a clean brush because I haven't cleaned my brushes in a little while. Okay, I'm gonna start with the darker shade, even though it'll like get darker shadow on the brush, but I love, oh, beautiful, stunning, slay my life. If you haven't done an outer corner deeper shimmer shade, get on it. I kind of remember back in the day you would have like your shimmer stop like right here and then go. I didn't like that. There was no flow. Having that like darker shimmer shade just helps your eyelid be cohesive. Unless you're doing, again, something more editorial, more like shaped geometric. I don't know what word I want, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, this would even be pretty all over the eye. I think I'm gonna put this on 3/4 of my lid, leaving the inner corner, and then I'm gonna put that little like happy sparkly shade over there. But this is so pretty. And especially this brown on like a blue or green eye. Oh my god. Stop it. Beautiful, stunning, slay my life. Okay, let's go in. I'm gonna go in with a sparkly one. I guess we'll just see what it does and how. Ooh. And I was thinking about getting rid of this palette. See, these are the things when I'm like, Olivia, your hobgoblin behaviors cause you to make irrational decisions. This looks so nice. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that lighter one, put it in the inner corner. I used MAC Chatty on the upper waterline, the Maybelline Waterproof Lash Sensational Mascara, and then I put on the Pat McGrath Venetian Nude Highlighter. And now let's do lips. I'm wanting to do something, I'm thinking chocolatey. I've been kind of into these darker lips. So I'm gonna take Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in Foxy Brown. I picked this up because I am almost finished with my original Pillow Talk, and I tried Iconic Nude and that was lovely, and then I wanted a brown because I was on the hunt for brown lip for a while. My lips feel so dry. And there is blue glitter all over my face. I wonder what I used that was that dirty. Okay. I'm gonna go in with, I just have to find it. It's one of the MAC Slim Sticks. I got a handful of these when they were on sale at Ulta, and they were also on sale at Macy's. This is gonna be the shade Nutmeg Ganache, and it's like a brown. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping it's gonna look the way I envision it in my head, and they're just these skinny lipsticks. Yeah. And it's one of those formulas that when I've used some of the other shades, I always go in and like buff it out with my finger, and I feel like it softens it so well. Ignoring the fact that My lips are dry as heck, but. And then just taking a tissue to blot it. These last all day, like through meals all day. And I find it very nice. So this is the finished look. I think I want to add, I'm going to add a little bit more bronzer, but I'm going to use the powder side. And I'm going to just like floof it on and like see if that kind of. Another blush that would have looked so good with this look would have been the Patrick Ta She's So LA. But alas, I don't do anything in the correct order when it comes to creating these looks. So we didn't have that. It's a little too late. Let's just throw it on. Where is it? I have so many of these. I'm just gonna take the blush. I think this looks pretty nice. Alright, well, I guess I am going to be keeping the Lorac Mini Winter Rose palette. And again, I've been absolutely loving the Makeup by Mario foundation. Again, I have the shade 7C, and it's all, I always put down below what my foundation shades are, especially if I'm trying something new. And yeah, let me know what you thought about this look. Let me know what your makeup resolution was for the year. Mine is, besides trying not to spend as much, I'm writing down every palette I'm going to use. At least for the month. I'm going to start one day at a time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm always over there. You can always get a hold of me. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video.